Thank you. Okay, so now we'll be reading A Truly Beautiful Mind, that is everybody has got the book, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who do you think of when you hear the word genius? This word was basically given to him in the beginning, when this word was newly found, you can say. Who is a genius? What qualities do you think a genius has? Whom do you call genius? You must be giving this term to someone. No, he is a genius. Yes. So, whom do you call a genius? What quality that person should have that you call him genius?
Whose IQ is very good.
Whose eyebrows are very good.
IQ.
Okay, IQ. There is a problem in my left ear. I'm sorry.
Memory is very sharp.
Memory power. Okay.
Visualization and power is very
The person who can visualize things. Okay. And
Who was very intelligent.
who is very intelligent. Okay.
Whole world knowledge.
Encyclopedia. Okay. And unique. Concentration. These all qualities that person should have. Yes, you have to do something. I thought you were trying to do something. Hardworking person is a genius. Okay. These qualities that person should have, according to you, not according to me. Okay, we shall now read about a young German civil servant who took the world by storm about 100 years ago. Now we'll be reading about a person who belongs to Germany, and he took the world by a storm. Storm means does not that real storm, means by a sensation. Ready? In the summer of 1905, the 26-year-old published in quick succession 4 groundbreaking papers about light, the motion of particles, the electrodynamics of moving bodies, and energy. Now, in the year of 1905, a 26-year-old young man released 4 papers. Groundbreaking means nowadays there is a new term, breaking news. Getting flash news. Something that comes up and splashes within few minutes, spreads within few minutes. Getting? The speed is too fast. Controversies are too fast to be spread. Understanding? Achievements are the least running news, we can say. Basically, do you know what is the meaning of breaking news? Can anybody tell? Yes, ask him.
The unique news.
Do you need it now? Breaking news means a shocking news, something in which there is a sad, there is sad concept in that. Though nowadays, for everything, India won the match, breaking news. Getting? So he had written 4 articles or theses or researches, you can say anything of them, about what all things. First one was light, the motion of particles, the electrodynamics of moving bodies, and energy. His work took up only a few pages in scientific journals, but changed forever our understanding of space, time, and the entire cosmos and transformed the name Einstein into a synonym for genius. Now, he might have took some little space in scientific journals. Journal means newspapers or magazines of science, scientific. You know, for everything there is a newspaper. Do you know this? What newspaper you read comes up with everything.
Yes, sir.
But there are some newspapers which are basically based on a particular thing. Like there is a newspaper named Economic Times. Have you heard it?
Yes,
It only talks about the economical news. Getting? Of all around the world, not even of India. It gives the global news of economical things. So there are so many newspapers based on particular things. So scientific journals, newspapers took least place for these journals which he had written. But it changed the understanding of entire world towards these four things, as well as transformed everybody's life. When he brought light, when motion, energy, so many new inventions were there after these four theses, you can say. Kidding? And that thing gave Einstein the synonym for genius. You know, when somebody is trying to do something with some electronic items, some gadgets, so some people say, now you are trying to be Einstein, huh? So what Einstein means, that is the synonym for genius. 50 years after his death, Albert Einstein's genius still reigns. Means there are still people who talk about him. They talk about his genius. They talk about his intelligence. They talk about his life. So now we are going to read about him. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm. Without any indication that that he was destined for greatness, on the contrary, his mother thought Albert was a freak. To her, his head seemed too large. Now, when he was born, so he had a large head. From being a normal child, he had a large head, according to her mother, and nobody knew that he was going to break the world with these revolutionary things. So she thought that he was a freak. You know, freak. What is a freak? Something crazy, which makes you irritate, disturb. You can say something like nonsense kind of thing. We call a person freak when he or she disturbs, when he or she irritates, when he or she talks about nonsense things. So that is a freak. So she thought that the child is a freak and she was worried about it. At the age of 2.5, Einstein still wasn't talking. When he finally did learn to speak, he uttered everything twice. Now, it was a slow and a steady start, you can say, for Einstein. Isn't it? At the age of 2.5, he was not speaking anything. And when he started speaking, he was uttering the words twice. Every word he was telling 2 times. Einstein did not know what to do with other children, and his playmates called him Brother Boring. Now, he did not have the sense how to deal with other human beings of his age, of his class. So, he did not play with them, and those who used to around him, they used to call him Brother Boring. You must have got some name by your friends, no? They must be calling you by their own so-called pet names. Everybody has, don't worry. So the youngster played by himself much of the time. He especially loved mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister, Maza, he is said to have said, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" Now, he most of the time he played alone because others were not interested to play with him, and he was so much interested since beginning, since childhood, you can say, in mechanical toys. When he first saw his sister, the newborn baby, when he saw her and what he said about her, that it's okay, that it's fine, but where are her wheels? Means he did not understand that it was a human being or a mechanical tool or a toy. So he had a question that where are her wheels? A headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter, because he'll never make a success at anything. Now you can boost your confidence here. How many of you have heard something like that in life, that your teacher has told you that you are not going to do anything? Is there anybody? Don't blame on others. Don't take it otherwise. This is a very simple example I am giving you. Acha, you have got it. So he is saying, no? Okay, about himself. I am the one who has heard it many a times.
Not by teachers, but by friends.
Friend doesn't matter. Friends can anything. They will call you a terrorist. Would you become? No. Teachers know you and they tell you because of the frustration they have given by you. Sometimes it could be a curse. Sometimes it could be a blessing. Sometimes a teacher, most of the time, teacher doesn't want you to fail in any of the exams in life. So they get frustrated and they want you to do something, they want you to achieve something. He's not asking you anything else from that. Now it's up to you whether you take that time as enjoyment, as bored, as anything. Okay, don't tell me, but I know some of you might have heard about it. Not all of you I'm saying, but some of you might have heard this thing or such kind of thing, that you are not going to do something. In a particular subject it may be, not in the life itself. Getting? So a headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter. So whatever he choose as a profession, whether he goes for engineering or the medical field or any of the field, does not matter, because he will never make a success at anything. Because he was not going to make success at anything, Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6 because his mother wanted him to. He later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life. Now, he started getting lessons in music about playing violin because his mother wanted to do so. Though he learned it properly and he continued that skill being a violinist throughout his life, there are so many times that you forget your father's and mother's dream also. That what you want to, what they want from you. But Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. You know pupil? What is pupil? P-U-P-I-L?
There is a part in our eye.
Not that pupil. Anybody who knows what is pupil?
Talking about a single person.
No. Student. Getting? Student. This is an old term for a student. He went to. Okay, we'll be continuing.